Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Ahab the Journeyman Plays Football Manager 2020. I'm Ahab. Thanks for joining me. I hope everybody is being safe. If you're able to, quarantining yourselves at home with this terrible virus that's going around the world at this point. I know here in the United States, in my part of the country, all the states around me have basically said stay home for at least the next 2 weeks. There's nothing mandatory aside from restaurants and bars. You're not allowed to go and stay there. You can do takeout or have meal delivery. But a lot of businesses are teleworking, myself and my wife included. So really, I'm coming at you from the ATG bunker. Not really a thing, but I just felt like saying that. Anyway, what I have for you here is the beginning of the new season in the Vanarama National League. Yes, that's right. We got promoted, if you recall, from the Vanarama National League South into the Vanarama National League with fellow contenders. Let's see here. Who came up with us here? Concord Rangers came up with us, and I don't know who else got promoted. But we have an arch rival, Yeovil Town, who has a pretty solid... their balance isn't that great, but they've got a pretty big budget for payroll. Actually, before I talk too much, how much is ours? Yeah, they've got like 2-3 times the budget of ours. I mean, we're currently overspending, but that's okay. This is going to be a little bit longer of an episode because we've had a ridiculous amount of changes. So we'll get onto those. And then we've got the first match for this series, but not necessarily of the season. You can see we've had 2 matches, one against Aldershot Town, one against Sutton United, where we drew 1-1 against both with this new formation. And then we have a game coming against Chorley Town, who is 23rd the table after 2 matches, and hopefully we can pile on the misery there. You can see we've had an interesting friendly session before the season. We basically kind of, I don't want to use the term, but we basically, teams paid us to come play and lose to them. In a couple of cases we won, and in a couple of cases we lost. And actually, it wasn't too bad of a loss against Ipswich or Cheltenham Town, or Cheltenham, however you pronounce that. I think it's Cheltenham. And then we did a morale booster against Aubertilly Bluebirds. So, let's get into the changes. Let's have a look at this transfer history. Here's all the transfers in. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 players in. So we pretty much brought in an entire new side. Can't really say out because a lot of them were let go on a free transfers. But a lot of players we brought in here. Some good, some not so good. But we're still early in the season, so let's go over it. We have 3 new strikers. Ryan Brunt is the only... Oh, no, actually, 2 new strikers. Excuse me. Ryan Brunt and Claudio Lolos are the only 2 kept from last season. Claudio Lolos will probably not survive this season. Because he'll only survive as long as the season goes. He is a pressing forward, or at least playing as a pressing forward. He's doing it poorly in this level. Ryan Brunt is my alternate target man. My starting 2 is, one of them's a loan, Zach Brown. The other is a signer, Ryan Bird, who the fans were not happy that I signed him because it's been a very long time since he scored a goal. So, there's that. On the right-hand side, playing inverted winger, we have Murphy as our starter, but we have last season's Ross Stern, who was kept on because he had a lot of goals. He's actually caused some problems already for the Vanarama National team, so hopefully we'll see how that goes. We've kept Adebisi on, because he's can play a wide midfielder nicely, but he can also play the wing-back attack role. The midfield left position goes to Ryan Sellers. Unfortunately, he got injured in the last game, frustratingly enough. We have a Segundo Volante now, and a defensive midfielder defend role instead of 2 defensive midfielders on support. It seems to be a little bit more dynamic, and I like it so far. In the back, we have kept Alex Hartridge and Jack Batten. They're the only 2 that stayed for the center defenders. Connor Riley-Lowe stayed for a left winger, a left fullback. The right side of defense is completely new with Alawu and Kipea signed at the beginning of this season. So that's pretty much it. I don't know what else to say other than there hasn't been much to go on yet. The lads are training pretty well. Actually, I need to change this a bit. So here, conversion. Change it to teamwork because I need to. I want to get their cohesion up, or at least working towards it. So practice. Chance conversion. Teamwork over here just because. All right. Defending. Cover. Okay, so we have this game against Chorley, and it's at home. So we're going to play this tactic. And this is a tactic that Dodge had put together. I think I mentioned it at the end of last season. We hadn't started playing it, but now I'm committing fully to it. You can see we're not familiar with it at all. And I'm very happy that we've come away with some draws because the plays that created our goals were excellent. And really good things for the future, I think. So, let's see here. Make sure this is the right one. Oh, that's what needs. Right? Yes, that's what needs to be. That's what we need to be training for the tactical style. So, this is the formation. Target man support, pressing forward attack. Inverted winger is going to be running up into this space here. Fullback with an overlap is going to be running up and down here. Wide midfielder kind of tucks in right around here, so the wing back on attack is really going to be coming around the edge. The defensive midfielder and the segundo volante, it says there's a lot of space here, and they're kind of, I can't really say there is or isn't because all the teams aren't really gelling yet. And then, of course, our standard defenders. Oh, goalkeepers. We got rid of all of our goalkeepers. We have 2 solid goalkeeper options. And in my opinion, Chris Dunn has a solid one-on-one stat for Vanarama National. So hopefully he's going to keep a lot of balls out. All the goals we've let in thus far, I would say, have been not his fault. So after the break, we will have the game against a team I can't remember the name of, Chorley. We'll have the game against Chorley, and that will be that. Be right back. All right, and we're back here against Chorley. Home game against Chorley. Stands don't look too filled. Doesn't surprise me, though. And Chorley is playing a 4-2-3-1, it looks like. And we're going to go through the dressing room here, and then we're going to take a minute because I saw a new camera by Benjy, Dr. Benjy, and I want to try that out. If you don't know, Dr. Benjy's got some great FM content. I'm going to link him below in information, so check him out if you haven't seen him before. You guys can do. I have faith. You know what? I really do. I really do. I think once y'all get gelling, and pause it quick. Even on extended for now. And let me see here. Vertical scrolling, is that what it was? Yes, it was. And he zooms in. And he had kind of a low camera. Yeah, that looks all right. We'll try it. We will try it out. All right, lads. Do this. All right. Right off the bat, we've got the ball after they gave it to us. A nice cross in, and they clear. Not very many highlights here. 5 minutes in, 6 minutes, 7. Do demand more. All right, so they've got a yellow card. One thing I like about this new tactic is it's not super intense, so my guys tend to outrun the opposition quite a bit here. I'm also going to change this to comprehensive because I'm not entirely sure how this is playing out. So, all right. Smith passes to Murphy, and we already have the fullback running down the line there, thankfully. All right, some good passing into the box here. Ooh, right off the post there by Brown. Zach Brown really is a talented player for this level. I'm hoping he can come through with us once we start gelling more. Mossy puts it up to Murphy. Murphy loses the ball, but is able to get it. Tomasi picks it up. Got a corner. We're using the same corner routine from the last season. It's a near post blitz. And doesn't look like it did too much there. All right, Riley Lowe picks it up and is running down the wing and crosses it directly into the gut of the defender. Nice toss, deep toss. Ooh, I have to put it out for a corner. Was it quick? Let me see here. Reverse the camera because I feel like kind of an awkward angle to see the game from that direction. Here, nice cross in and oh, just over by Olowu. Give another demand more here. Still not quite seeing what exactly isn't going right here. Ooh. Oh, that was so close for them. That was uncomfortably close. All right, and they've got some good possession here. We're pressing. Forced back into their own half and ends the highlight. Here's a demand more from me. Done. To Batten. Up to Lewis. Back to Batten, who puts it into nothing. They kick it right back to us, and they say, have another go, and I said, okay. Brown picks up the long ball, crosses it up to Bird. Goalie does a punch. Smith picks it up, and the goalie's able to save. What a great passage of play there. Just unfortunate that we weren't able to get the goal. All right, Lewis picks up the ball, passes back to Amasi. To Murphy. Murphy kicks it off the defender, and we've got another corner. No, that's a foul. Thankfully, it's not a card. I guess they just double-teamed him. Dodds puts one up for Rahman, who does a one hit. What are you doing passing to the goalie? Oh, my God. Okay, they're not pressing. Oh, that made me so nervous. So nervous. All right, and they do the long ball out. Murphy picks up the ball over to Lewis. Lewis over to Adebisi, who one hits it up to Bird. It's headed clear. Chorley with the ball. Up to Carver. Carver was offsides, thankfully. All right, so I feel like let's go mixed. Pass into space here. Positive, yes, we're on positive. Run defense. Just take a closer eye here and see if they're pressing us at all. Lewis with a nice, Lewis with a nice shot over the top. Batten's able to put it in the side netting, though. Mossy with the long ball. And that's a corner kick for us. I'm not sure who headed it out, but what a boring game thus far, right? Murphy with the corner. Lowu, able to get a run in on it, just a very bad header. Their team is looking tired. Bird with a great steal. Long ball forward. Brown on the break. Puts it in. All right, that's what I'm saying right there. That's what I'm talking about. Here's a director's cut. Bird steals it right away. Knows he's slow as molasses, so he puts the long ball up. Brown runs right by. One hits it into the back of the goal. Love it. Love it. Right in the last minute of the half, too. Ahab's a happy manager at this point. I don't know if you all saw that in the top left, but yeah, we're offside. Brown was offside. No worries there. All of a sudden, we were 18th, 15th, and now 8th position with the real-time updating. All right, so we've had 10 shots, 3 on target. That's really sad. But we haven't had most of the possession, which, all right, into the dressing room. What are these ratings? 6-7, 6-7, 6-8, 6-6, 6-8-2 for Zach, because he did what he was supposed to do. Guard against complacency. The job ain't done, lads. Gordon Murphy, much more come from you. Oh, you still look stressed, poor lad. And we're going to flip this camera one more time. Oh, foul. Foul. Norfie. Right at the beginning of the half there. He's lucky. I think that would have been a card at any other point in the half. Murphy picks up the header. Passes to Smith. Back to Murphy. Back to Lewis. To Riley Lowe, who puts in a cross. Bird puts it over. Poor header. Minutes. All right. We're starting to pick up here. Lowe puts the ball in the space. Murphy runs onto it. Just gives us a corner. I mean, come on. Really? Murphy with the corner. Lowe or Bird headed that, and it was, again, a poorly hit header over the net. But, I'm liking what I'm seeing. We're not, our possession is right around 50-50. I don't mind that. But we're being productive with that possession. And as far as I can tell, they're not getting too many highlights here in our half. So, I mean, this is a team that's on the lower end of the table right now. Hopefully, can maintain this sort of performance against some of the mid-table teams, be able to get points, right? Brown with a solid header, but that goes right to Chorley's goalie, Irwin. Irwin boots it out. Riley Lowe with the header up to Adebisi. Running down the wing. He's got 2 guys trailing him, but he's able to get a cross in. Brown, very poor header, goes wide. Not a bad cross at all. All right, I've got to make some subs here. Tumasi is getting Eired. Put in Kipia. It's funny. Tumasi and Kipia are kind of opposite ends of the spectrum. Tumasi has really good teamwork and physical stats and not so good technical. And Kipia has mediocre mental and physical stats, but pretty good technical for this level. So I don't know who really my starter is yet, to be honest. And, all right, let's see. Is there anybody else tired? Murphy is tired on the right. Getting tired, I should say. And Lowu is nervous. See something here. Should have Lowu. Prefers right. Batten really prefer left? Yes, he does. That's unfortunate. Okay. I know Hartridge, I think, prefers the left side here. Yes, he does. Well, you know what? I'm just going to have to do it because Lowu's nervous. I want somebody who's got his head in the game. All right. That is 2... substitutions, and it's raining. Weird pass into space there. Bird back to Riley Lowe. Nice cross. There's a bunch of ping-ponging going on. Dice able to clear the ball for Chorley. Dodds has got a little bit of space to run into, but our players are Bath players are quickly on him, and that ends the highlight. Kipia gets a nice long throw to Brown, and Brown is away. Go, Brown. Go. Oh. Adebisi doesn't take his chance. Loses the ball, but we're able to get it back. Kipia. Nice pass in the space by Kipia. Murphy with the cross, and it bounces out off of himself for a goal kick. My goodness. Smith going up, being aggressive. They try to kick the ball in space, and Kipia's able to pick it up. Nice run down the wing here, but he's marked very well. Back pass to Murphy. Murphy runs inside like the inverted winger he is. Out to Adebisi. Floats it up for Brown, and Brown's unable to convert. Not bad. Not bad. Give these lads the old demand more here. All right, Kipia picks up the ball. Lewis over to Adebisi. Out to Lowe, who's finally up on the wing there with an attacking grab a corner. Granted, we've been pushing that right-hand side. Kipia puts the cross in, and Hartridge heads it over, which seems to be the majority of headers, fortunately. All right, so I've done 2 subs. Do I have another defender? I do not have another defender to put in there. Riley Lowe is looking tired. Murphy is looking tired. Let's see if Stern can tear this up a little. I have faith. So, kind of this is not a normal substitution, but I feel like we just bring, oh, Bird's tired. I did not see that. Oh, well. Still don't think I would have brought him off, because I feel like the midfield needs a little bit more energy. Here's Stern, running in, puts the cross in. Adebisi's able to get a nice header on it, but doesn't be able to convert. Wanted to do something else here. Let's turn off, work the ball into box, and see how that does. Their guys are really tired. Their defensive line, their midfield and defensive line is really tired. Looks like they're trying to get that goal. Oh, Stern's able to save that. Kipia puts in another cross. Oh, Adebisi has no chance at that. Good passage of play here by Bath. Able to hold on to the ball. Nice. Oh, Stern goes in. Able to pick up the ball, but has a poor shot off the side. Kipia with a nice headed interception. But I'm left that whole right wing open. Although Masanka was offside. Man, I couldn't say it. Oh, what a curve. Oh, what a curve. Chorley's keeper gets a good hand on it and is able to save that, but... All right, nobody was there at the near post. What the heck was that, really? Stern picks it up, crosses it to Smith, who double kicks it. And we have another corner. Great save by the Chorley keeper. All right, Stern with the corner here. Whips it in. Uh-oh. Chorley's in space. Oh, nice stop by the Bath defensive line there. We've got a throw in. Kipia to Brown. Brown back to Kipia. Over to Smith. Into space with Stern. Stern grabs a defender. And Stern's unable to convert that opportunity to anything. Chorley now on the counter. Henderson passes it wide, but Adebisi picks it up. Very poor counter. Failed counter by Chorley there. Crosses it into Bird. Oh! Nice attempt on goal there. But solid passes in play. Again, I'm encouraged. I'm not frustrated. I mean, I'm a little frustrated we couldn't get another goal there, but I'm encouraged by what I'm seeing with a team that literally has no gel. No cohesion, I guess, is really what I'm trying to say. Our defensive line is playing very strong against this team here. Lewis picks up the ball. Adebisi running up the wing. Only a couple minutes left here. Not sure who actually passed that ball back to Batten. And their keeper picks up that ball. That was a good long ball. I don't know what happened there. Nice long punt, but Kipia's able to get that header. All right. Stern going up the wing. Crosses it in. And... Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, no. My left side is getting annihilated. Annihilated. All right. We're going to change this up a little bit here. I don't want him getting further up. Fullback has no... you know what? I'm going to play fullback on support over here. Change that to support. Stern. What can I get Stern to do here? No, you know what? Stern, I'm just going to bring in the middle and have him... What can I do? Well, he's red, so he might cost us the game. But really, I'm just trying to pack this midfield up here. Just take a quick look at his stats. Pace, accelerate, he really is a win. Oh, man. Not really anything I can do in the midfield here. So let's put him back out here. And we'll just put him on third winger support. Firm, and all right. Stern with the free kick. They're able to clear. Masanka doesn't get too far. All right. Oh, come on, guys. You could have controlled that. What was with the header? Chorley coming forward. Puts a shot way off, thankfully. But they were coming forward with some intent there. Ahab did not like that. 5 minutes of injury time. So 2 minutes, 30 seconds left. Pass into space. Thankfully, Stern's able to run onto that with a little bit of pace. And it's out for a throw. What I'm going to do, lads, waste that time. Nice long throw in. Bird picks it up. Smith rockets it. Rockets it into the left side of the net for the second goal. And that should do it for a solid victory. Kipia? I don't know. Bird passes it back after a header. Smith just tosses it into the left side. Very happy with that. Thank you, Tom Smith. Yeah, let's do that. But also, let's turn off run at defense and pass into space because that's a little aggressive for a time-wasting set. All right, 15 seconds. 10 seconds. And I think Brown's offside here. No, Brown's not offside. In space and unable to convert, but I'm, again, really happy. All right, Hartridge puts the corner up. Stern grabs the ball. Lewis, unable to get that, but they have a bunch of players forward. Oh, they're playing very attacking. We're able to stop that at the end of the game. 2-0 Bath City wins against Chorley. 29 shots. We got to work on conversion, guys. Got to work on conversion. Let's see here. 8-3, 8-3, 7-4. Not a bad overall game. You know what? Good win, lads. Good win. And, you know, because I'm feeling nice, impressed me out there. End the team talk. All right. So not a bad first game that I'm sharing with you all of the season. We're able to climb the table with that game. So we're up to 9th place. Let's see, Bromley is 3 wins. Barnett is 3 wins. Obviously York, Wrexham, Halifax, Stag, and Red. All of them have 2 victories. So we have no losses yet, which is good. But we're still very well within the race. And this is a very long season with 24 total teams. 46 games we got to play. It's a lot of soccer, and we already are missing 2 left midfielders. Ahab, sad. Because the only other left midfielder we have is Scott Nielsen. And he's starting to pick it up a little bit. God, he's really not the best guy. I really should not have brought this guy. Let's see what the injury is for Adebisi. Pulled hamstring 10 days to 3 weeks. Ugh. Oh, and a lot of these guys are not the same after that. Ryan Sellers, 9 days, 3 weeks. Also a pulled hamstring. Groin and pulled hamstring. Pulled hamstring, Adebisi. Ryan Sellers, hamstring strain. Great. Definitely going to praise Smith here because that goal. All right. Well, that's it for this episode. So what we're doing, or what I'm doing again, is I've changed both this series and Portivo to really be 5-episode series unless something big happens. Now, this one I will plan to do a 6 because I want to do this game against Yeoviltown. They are one of our arch rivals. And then further on down the line, we'll do a game probably somewhere in the December time frame. Then a winter transfer, technically a winter transfer one. And then another game at the end of the season. So, thanks for joining me, everybody. I appreciate you stopping on in and having a look at my stuff. Please leave a comment below or hit me up on Twitter @_Ahab. Excuse me, @the_Ahab. I hope you're all being safe. Take care of yourselves. See you next time. Bye-bye.